Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Game number 3 of this new season between the Thunder and the Blues. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Dan Turner, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Mark Middleton is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Digging in, Brian Cannon. He will lead this one off today.
For Tennessee, the second baseman, Brian Cannon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
At the plate, Andrew Arellano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
1-0.
Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Turner has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. The 2-2. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Line hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Mike Hayes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Evens it up 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Brett Sanders, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Mark Middleton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Ryan is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Liner in there for a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
He's running in there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Max Taylor is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Howard McKinnon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And they're runners at the corners now. And it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network. Now to the plate, Tiny Ryan, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up. Corona is calling for it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Standing in now, Corey Esparza. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Well-executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Hal Hale. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Middleton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Morgan Thomas. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Andy Corona is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. That misses 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Striding into the box, Dale Richards. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Dan Turner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Corona is off at first with 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Franchise is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Blake Hamby. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The pitcher, Brett Sanders.
Stepping up now, Brett Sanders, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Outside for a ball, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes The hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1. Hit to short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
No question that he's going to be docked for a throwing error there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the error.
He's set and the pitch. Brian Cannon will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Arellano. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Back up the middle. And past the sliding attempt at second. That should go as a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
At the plate, Scott Franchise, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The set and the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Mark Middleton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Middleton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, ball.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Had a long way to go to make that running catch. And here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Now in the box, Shelby Marchetti. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Arellano is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The first baseman, number 21, Garrett Richardson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Richardson. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, Max Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he'll get back in standing. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt him as that ends the inning. Set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Mike Hayes.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fouls this one off. That's lifted the other way out to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at someone.
Into the box now, Tiny Ryan. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here's the 2-2. Pops this one up. Corona into shallow center. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. At the plate, Corey Esparza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Skied into straightaway right. Middleton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batter, the shortstop, Hal Hale.
Stepping up to the plate, Hal Hale. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Howard McKinnon.
Howard McKinnon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Popped him up. Hayes is there. 1 out.
Now batter.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Now at the plate, Morgan Thomas. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder at the track, the wall. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box, Andy Corona. And that misses for ball 1. He reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground is short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Gale Richards.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dale Richards comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On to the top of inning. Ready for another chance. Blake Hamby 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. McKinnon over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping into the box, Brett Sanders. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Middleton is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Cannon.
Digging in once again, Brian Cannon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
So now to the plate, Andrew Arellano, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Dan Turner.
The pitcher, Dan Turner.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The right fielder, number 48.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mark Middleton. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Shelby Marchetti. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Scott Franchise. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And he falls behind 0-2. That misses 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Hayes. First pitch coming, here it is. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And quickly, there are two away. Ready once again, Tiny Ryan. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And that'll get down for a two-out single. So the two-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
To the plate now, Corey Esparza. On, he pops it up. Corona ranging into the outfield. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Stepping into the box, Derek Richardson. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arellano is there. One pitch, one out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt Taylor.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Into the box now, Howard McKinnon. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Morgan Thomas will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. Solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Two out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Hal Hale. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Standing in now, Blake Hamby. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The pitcher, number 14.
So here now is the pitcher, Brett Sanders. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Last half of the seventh here, and set to go is the second baseman, Andy Corona. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Left side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Now back, the catcher, Dale Richards.
Into the box now, Dale Richards. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dan Turner. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
1-1. They swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed rate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dan Turner becomes out number 2 this inning. Stepping in now, Mark Middleton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Fouled away. Fouled off. 0-2. Here it is. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And not in time as the run scores.
The left fielder, 56.
So striding in, Shelby Marchetti, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Popped him up. Hale is there for it. And that's the third out. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Blues are out on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Brian Cannon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get out. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Now batting, Andrew Arellano. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at the dive. Got him. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with Showtrack. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. Ready for another shot now. Scott Franchise. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, Derek Richardson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send a starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well, so I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Into the box, Max Taylor. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Standing in, Howard McKinnon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the ship. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
At the plate, Morgan Thomas, 1-0 the count. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. 1-2.
1-2 the count.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Andy Corona.
Digging in and looking for more, Andy Corona. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Richard.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here. Aram Kirk enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Aram Kirk.
In now, Dale Richards, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Blues on top 4-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Hayes. First pitch coming, here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So coming to the plate, Tiny Ryan. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So now to the plate, Corey Esparza. A ball and no strikes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So striding forward. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
So they look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Settling in now, Blake Hamby. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Blues have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. 4-0 to score this afternoon. The Blues took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dan Turner earns his first win of the season. Brett Sanders turned in 7 2/3 innings of very good work, but still takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score.